Hey, DT here. For the very first time, at least for me, I've heard from a player as to their specific strategy that the PGA Tour is going to use in order to go head-to-head with LIV Golf. It came from Rory McIlroy at the BMW Championship in a recent press conference. Let's listen in.
All right, Rory McIlroy, thanks for joining us here for a few minutes with the media here at the BMW Championship at Wilmington Country Club. You've just come off the Pro-Am. You've had a couple of looks at the golf course, I guess. Just
a couple.
Just talk.
And Rory's kind of getting a chuckle out of that softball question from the media. Most tour players arrive on course on a Monday to prep for the week ahead. Rory arrived in the area on Friday night after missing the cut the previous week, got on course on Saturday, and has seen the course a lot. So he's kind of getting a chuckle out of himself. But if you fast forward a little bit in the press conference, what Rory will reveal is one specific tangible thing that the PGA Tour is going to do in order to compete with LIV Golf. Let's listen into that.
There's a lot of interest, obviously, in the meeting last night. What can you share with us in terms of what came out of it and where you hope to go?
I think the one thing that came out of it, which I think was the purpose, is all the top players on this tour are in agreement and alignment of where we should go going forward, and that was awesome.
Where should you go?
That's not for. I don't think that's for a public forum right now. Okay. I think that's between the players and between the executives at the tour to try to sort of manage a way forward.
So listen how the interviewer then double clicks a little bit further, tries to get something more out of Rory, and he actually reveals something tangible.
Because over the last month or so, we've heard different generic comments about what needs to improve or how the tour needs to get better, etc. Without anything getting into any details, what would you say is kind of the one general area where you feel the tour is lacking?
We need to get the top guys together more often than we do.
But aren't there featured pairings?
No, I'm talking about all in the same tournament, all in the same weeks.
Okay.
The one word that I took away from that is familiarity. And I think about when I'm most compelled, most captivated to watch a PGA Tour event, and it's really when I am familiar with either the format, the course, or the players. So you think about like a President's Cup or a Ryder Cup, how you're familiar with that event type. You think about Augusta National, the home of the Masters each and every year. Or you think about players that you're familiar with, oftentimes maybe packed up on the leaderboard on a FedEx Cup event, if you will. And so I think about familiarity there. Now, LIV Golf has admittedly a number of differentiators, be it a 54-hole event, be it a team aspect to things, and be it a shotgun start, whatever it might be, it's different than the PGA Tour. And I think about watching a PGA Tour event, kind of run-of-the-mill, a Friday, Thursday round maybe even, and am I compelled to watch that? And I think Rory identifies here a competitive advantage that the PGA Tour has with a critical mass, the biggest critical mass of top golfers in the world. And if you can get them all together at the same time, that's going to create that familiarity. That's going to create that interest, the compelling interest to watch, and create the momentum I think the PGA Tour needs in order to sustain and compete against LIV Golf. Now, this was the first time I have heard something specific from a player as to the PGA Tour's strategy on how to compete with and go head-to-head with LIV Golf, but I'm probably missing something. So in the comments below, if you would, drop a comment. Let me know what you've heard. Maybe it's a rumor, maybe it's true, but let me know what you've heard. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it.